Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Freezer!
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell 'em turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way.
Nearly 10 years after Australian camels were identified as a factor in climate change, 10,000 of the country's wild dromedaries now face slaughter.
What?
The cull, which was scheduled to start Wednesday,
Say it ain't so.
comes as a part in effort to help conditions in fire-ravaged Australia.
Are they at least going to sell the meat?
I don't understand. The fire
Is
is
it going to
already
be put down on the barbie?
Yeah, the fire has already begun. Just in case anybody's wondering.
We
Like,
didn't
it's
start the
already-
fire either.
No, we didn't.
It's always been burning.
Been since the world's been turning.
Right.
God, that's so stupid. But the fire has already started. Like, the damage is already being done. Killing the animals now is not going to stop it.
Leading the camel to the slaughter? I mean,
Yeah. Do you know how to put out a fire?
usually water.
Yeah, usually water. Yeah, usually.
Usually water. Sometimes it's like the weird foam stuff. Like the
Oh
foam
yeah,
spray.
the halon.
Yeah, the halon stuff. That's definitely one.
Only one.
What else? There's that other chemical that you can. Oh, you can smother it by like getting rid of the oxygen in the area by pumping a lot of CO2 in there.
That's the halon does that as well. They
Mhm.
potent about that sort of thing.
It's that potent.
But yeah, the damage is already kind of done. The fire's already started. And
And now the end is near.
no. According to the Independent, the camels are drinking up valuable water and exacerbating the country's drought. So that's what it is. They're just living, doing their thing,
Mhm.
doing what it is that camels do.
Camels being camels, bro.
Camels being camels,
Mm-hmm.
drinking the waters, and therefore deserve to be killed.
Yes.
Apparently. Citing the Australian, the outlet also noted that camels are being slaughtered over their greenhouse gas contributions, which, might I add, they are dumb animals and are not aware they are doing it. So they're being killed as we said a second ago, for camels being camels. They're drinking water and farting, and that's what they do.
So, Camelot.
Just saying. The animals have become a major nuisance in their never-ending search for water.
A
They often-
nuisance?
Huh?
They become a nuisance?
There's a nuisance.
A nuisance?
They often trample fences and wreak havoc in their pursuit of even the smallest amount of moisture. Don't we all?
Camel toes looking for moisture.
Camels in Australia have few predators, so they are able to reproduce and eat native vegetation practically unchecked. How dare they eat the vegetation unchecked?
I know, right?
But I would argue, wouldn't eating the vegetation eliminate the debris in which was needed to cause the fire in the first place?
Mosley, yes.
I mean, without the debris, you don't have
The
a fire.
fires. Right, because it's just sand.
Yeah, and dirt,
Yeah.
and apparently poop.
And a lot of it.
A lot of it. Professional sharpshooters are expected to eliminate the 10,000 camels, which are not species native to Australia.
Once again, why are you using sharpshooters?
They are camels, after all. This is not.
What, are you afraid that they're gonna spit in your eye or something? I mean, like.
It gets better. Shooting camels to help slow climate change is not a new idea.
Oh,
According to an NPR report from the faraway year of 2011. You remember
In
where
the yesteryear of 2011.
Yes, many years ago.
In
There-
2011.
When you had to pump your own gas, and
I've always had to pump my own gas. What are you talking
it's
about?
not the point. You had to pump your own gas.
I do. I still do that.
Didn't have flying cars.
We still don't.
Didn't come in pill form, you know.
Dang it! I really wish I had stuff to come in pill form.
I know. Ah. A single camel can produce greenhouse gases equivalent to over a ton of carbon dioxide. Just a quick reminder to folks: plants absorb
Carbon dioxide.
carbon dioxide,
Uh-huh.
and they excrete, or I guess the best way to
Expel.
describe it. Expel. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Oxygen, which
No.
we absorb.
Say-
So
Come on.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying. So technically, okay. And I've always wondered about this. This is going to be jingling keys and taking an extra step back.
Sure.
You do realize that when it comes to an actual greenhouse,
Mhm.
those have the green thumb and plants and
right.
have a greenhouse
Sure.
and blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
The greenhouse is meant to help plants grow
Allegedly.
because of the heat, the controlled carbon dioxide flow, everything. The plants can get bigger,
Allegedly.
healthier, stronger.
All those things.
All those things. That's greenhouse is actually a good thing, a very good thing when it comes to the plant world. And the plant world is what makes it great for us as humans, so we can have, I don't know, air.
That's true.
So even then, the solution was to gun down the animals. The welfare of camels themselves was another reason given for the call. The animals are so numerous that their death by trampling or thirst is not uncommon.
Mm.
Camels were first imported to Australia by explorers and pioneers. The animal's hardy constitution and adaptation to dry conditions made it invaluable. Not invulnerable. They're about to get killed. The proof of that. Invaluable transportation and pack animals in the arid outback.
Well, Tech Roo over on the MeWe says camels are heavy. Moving them from the Middle East to Australia knocked the planet out of alignment.
No, the reason why they're actually going to do it is they're afraid that the island's going to capsize.
Like Guam.
Like Guam.
Also, that was parroted in the MeWe's by Mary Venomous Kirk.
Good. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Although in 2011, reports suggested that over 1 million camels could be killed to ease the environmental pressure.
Oh, the pressure.
The 10,000 that would be culled represents only a fraction of that. Well, duh, because if anybody who can do math knows that 10,000 is but a mere fraction of 1 million.
Yes, but a
It
fraction.
remains to be seen if the slaughter will help Australia's drought or have any impact on world temperature. You do realize, too, Australia is way out by itself.
And it's also in the south.
In the yeah.
Near the equator, but still in the southern hemisphere.
Yes. It is gruelingly hot there.
Which means two things. One, it's always tropical climate. And two, it's hot.
Hot. So they're basically, their thought is killing camels to save polar bears. That's the logic, basically.
So killing them softly.
And not with words.
No.
So stupid. Because just 10,000 on that.
Just
can't even-
10,000 camels a year can save one polar bear's life.
Big Pharma Steve over on Twitter. Sounds like a great time to relaunch the U.S. Camel Corps.
Donna Ray Ivy. Camels' lives matter.
Is it bad that all this camel talk makes me want to have a cigarette? I've I've been listening to a lot of like the old Abbott and Costello radio shows, and that was their big sponsor was Camels. Smoke Camels. Experience is the best teacher.
That's funny. When you mention smoking, the only thing I can think of is the brand new line of cigars that they got over at Mojo 50.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard of these fine cigars. I need to get some.
These cigars are amazing.
I just ordered coffee, so I have to
Look, it's the Daily Mojo cigars. Now, here's the thing.
Look.
Mojo 50 isn't actually selling cigars.
No, they're not.
So here's what they're doing. You give a $25 donation. They send you a Daily Mojo cigar series.
As a form of appreciation for your donation.
Correct. Now, these guys are Churchill-sized. That means they're not only 8 inches, but also a 52 gauge. And you could choose from the El Jefe, which is, a Connecticut wrapper, milder cigar, good for beginners, people like Dylan
Like me.
or myself, because I've never smoked in my life.
Oh.
The Handy J is a mid-level, something like a Cuban.
Like your intermediate level.
Like a little spice to it.
And
And then you got the Stags. Now, the Stags is a very mature cigar. It's for that mature smoker. It's bold but smooth. It's a Maduro, which, if you don't know what a Maduro is, go look it up.
Maduro.
Go look it up. So if you would like to get your hands on some Daily Mojo cigars at the Daily Mojo cigar series, go over to Mojo 50. Make a little donation. $25 or more gets you, as a gift of appreciation, the Mojo 50 Daily Cigar Series.
Boy, howdy.
It's amazing. Go check it out today. Mojo50.com, mojo50.com. Make that donation. Check out the cigars.
Do it today.
The talk about camels and, crushing camels and killing camels is, all it says to me is camel toe. So I can't go that way.
Talking about the camels and everything, I know it makes me think of Iran.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's also true. I mean, camels are very big in the Middle East.
They are. Are. As companions, as modes of transportation.
Right.
As beasts of burden, and depending
I'll
on...
never be your beast of burden.
I hate that song. And then and in some remote parts of the region, I've heard tell of also being as lovers. So
that's
they're
not
very
that's
versatile.
Ew.
Just saying, it's a rumor I've heard allegedly.
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 Oh, okay.
Yes, allegedly. So Irans. The Irans have been a little busy.
You don't say.
I do say.
Okay.
The Iranian government have been kind of causing issues, as it were.
No.
They are, shooting down Ukrainian passenger planes,
Killing everybody.
killing everybody on board, and going, "Oops, my bad. We thought it was American."
We definitely did not do that just now. That was definitely not us.
That wasn't us, but it was us. We did it on purpose. We accidentally did it on purpose.
I know, right?
It's exactly how it was. So, needless to say, the country, the people, are starting to get a bit miffed.
No.
Yeah, they're
Miffed.
for once, and I'm actually proud of it. This fact that it because if you would listen to the news any other time, you'd be convinced that the entire state, the entire country of Iran, it's just they're anti-American. They want to kill and destroy everyone. Blah 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 blah. And a lot of them are just like people like us who just kind of want to live their life. They want to get up, they want to go to work, they want to take care of their families, they want to eat and have a place to lay down, enjoy a little bit of leisure time, and die of old age somewhere happy and content. And so they have been doing a little bit of demonstrating, which...
Wait, you mean demonstrating? I mean, what do you mean by demonstrating? I mean,
like demonstrating, as in having like protests.
Oh.
Massive protests have erupted across.
Oh, so you said demonstrating, and I was still on the camel toe thing. I'm sorry. That's
No, completely
that's
different.
just
Close
necessary.
though. That's the remote region I mentioned earlier.
Ah, right. Thank you.
I got you. Iran, as they've been at least a dozen cities have had massive protests erupt over the weekend, and the Iranian government is not happy. They have responded by firing tear gas, rubber bullets, and eventually live ammunition
No.
to disperse demonstrators.
You don't say.
I do. Well, the Daily Wire says it actually.
Oh, well,
I know. Color me pink.
yeah.
It's shocking, I know, that the Iranian government who shot down a Ukrainian passenger plane because they said, what the hell?
That looks American.
It looks American. Let's kill it. Yeah. Shockingly, they opened fire on their own people. So, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC, which is a designated terrorist organization, shot down the plane Tuesday night after firing numerous missiles at U.S. forces in Iraq.
I've got one thing to ask you.
Uh-huh.
So how'd you make out, Super Chief?
Oh, and it's not been good over there at all. Not even a little bit.
No, really?
Been videos and just
there have been videos. There have been videos?
Yeah.
Videos?
The Times later noted that multiple people have been shot and other protesters have been beaten. You've got Twitter is blowing up. There's graphic videos over there from people like Lisa Daftari. And that's the best that my Arabic.
It's close enough. It's close enough. I give it to you. It's close enough.
Yeah, Daftari. It's a culture, or it's a
Daftari.
It's a dialectical thing.
Yep.
Regime forces shoot a female protester in Tehran. Or in Tehran, I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Yeah. This is a video. She filmed a video of regime forces shooting a female.
Oh yeah, and they also had security forces violently beating up a grieving man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're beating a guy who's crying because
he's crying
down, and he's sad that people have died needlessly.
And they're like, "Why are you crying? They weren't even."
Shut up, you little pansy.
They weren't even Muslim. Shut up.
Right. And of course, Donald Trump. He's
back again.
Now I'm hearing Eminem in my head.
You're welcome.
This is a tweet, quote, to the leaders of Iran, in all caps. Do not kill your protesters.
Nada.
Thousands have already been killed or imprisoned by you, and the world is watching. More importantly, the U.S. is watching. Turn your internet back on and let reporters roam free. Stop killing your great Iranian people.
I mean, like, that's really triggering for a lot of folks.
Oh, of course. Of course it.
So glad I've been able to use all these sounders today.
It is a very good day for the sounders, for sure. This is another thing Trump tweeted.
We had a treat there.
Saturday. Yeah, it's a treat. I can't daggone speak. Quote, to the brave, long-suffering people of Iran, I've stood with you since the beginning of my presidency, and my administration will continue to stand with you. We are following your protests closely and are inspired by your courage. The government of Iran must allow human rights groups to monitor and report facts on the ground on the ongoing protest by Iranian people. There cannot be another massacre of peaceful protesters, nor an internet shutdown. The world is watching. Now, I argue that you can't. I mean, technically, I guess you can't, keep a country, the government from killing its own people.
Because it's a government.
And they kind of do what they want to. Just like the internet. They don't have to turn the internet back on.
No, they don't. At all.
I appreciate, I understand and appreciate the sentiment, but just for clarity,
you can't tell them not to do that, and you can't because it doesn't matter.
It won't, because even if they turned it back on, it's just like China. It's heavily censored. It's heavily blocked. There's only certain things you're allowed to see.
And most of it is only from the ankle down.
Oh, wow. Look at the pink toe on her.
Sorry. That was such an easy shot. It's just...
Again, going back to the camels in the other regions.
Yeah, right.
That's why they go after the camel, because they see the camel completely nude
All the time.
every day
It's a little hairy.
out loud.
Mhm.
Ugh, the hairy camel.
Mm-hmm. Angry Indian Mike over on the MeWe says, "Lol, I heard Eminem at the same time."
I was really trying to find a way to bring it in, but I couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could, but it wasn't. It would have taken a while to.
Yeah,
It would have been a long way to the well, as it
that's
were.
that's what she said.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said. So, the Times noted that protesters chanted, "Quote: The supreme leader is a murderer. His regime is obsolete. Our enemy is right here. They lie to us
Mm-hmm.
that it's America.
Right.
They killed our geniuses and replaced them with clerics." So, God bless the Iranian people. Because I would argue it's just like everything else, just like all the crap going on over here in the States, all the Antifas and the Black Lives Movements and all these things, all these people that everybody has a problem with, all these organizations they have problem with. It's not the people in them, it's the leadership that run them.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of leadership, who run them?
Segue, right?
What?
That was a good segue.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was really good, actually. I really liked it. If my laptop would ever load to the next page, that'd be amazing. Well, you know, there's a whole bunch of people in the 2020 election,
Mhm.
and the leading Democrats are just ignoring the Iranian protest.
Which includes them being slaughtered, by the way.
Right. They're ignoring the slaughter of innocent folks
Mm-hmm.
completely.
Because it's always Israel's fault.
Because it is always Israel's fault, and Iran can't do anything wrong, especially in the eyes of Democrats who have been trying to appease them for the past 100 years.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember we did I think it was last week, we touched on a story of about them possibly looking into propaganda, the Chinese propaganda circulating throughout Congress.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, that was definitely last week, yeah.
Yeah. So if they're worried about China and the propaganda going on there and all the stuff going on, how come they don't ever look into the obvious apparent propaganda going on with Iran? Because it's the same thing. They're ignoring what the Iranian government is doing to its own people, and they go, "Oh no, Iran is great. Iran is wonderful."
Well, you know, so I will give them this. Despite their failure to say anything now,
Mm-hmm.
both Warren and Buttigieg
Mm-hmm.
previously supported anti-government protests in Iran when they were about rising gas prices. Yeah.
So they wanted the Iranian people to stand up when it involved oil and gas prices for us.
Yeah. Right.
But when it's a legitimate situation, like people getting killed, you know, their own government trying to start wars and do things that the people obviously do not want to do, suddenly they're silent.
Right.
Weird. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thunked it? I again, color me pink. I had no idea. I had no idea that the left would flake and flop and
Flip.
change their mind. And yeah, no.
What?
Weird. And then turn around and blame people like the president and everything else for
Sure.
you just do it the right way.
How dare you?
That's it. How dare you?
How dare you?
There it is.
I had it too.
She does it so much better than us.
I know. That's why we pay her to do it. We don't pay her anything.
No, we don't pay anything to her.
Yeah. How dare you take out Soleimani in a sovereign nation without permission from Congress? How dare you?
How dare you take an enemy of the state and kill him?
Bastard.
We'll be right back.
Oh, looky there. Litecoin and Bitcoin are rack up.
Yay! Blake on the Facebook. Twitter's blowing up just like Soleimani. Oh, that's funny.
Not near as on fire.
Definitely not to asunder.
It's funny because it's twoo.
Yup.
It's twoo. It's twoo.
I tell you what, it's been a day.
It has been a day. Just a long day.
At DOA Show, reading Trump quotes in Zap Brannigan's voice is the best.
You need to start doing it like that.
I forget how his voice sounds. I'm terrible.
See, when you say it like that, I can't think of it either, but I have an idea. Like I can.
It's like the really cocky, like.
Well, it's Oh no, it's not what he says; it's how he says it.
I know, that's what I mean.
You're in charge. It's that kind of. Innocent civilians are now dead because of the millions that are caught in the middle of an unnecessary and unwanted military tit for tat.
I'm inspired by your sexy courage.
Close.
That's pretty much it.
It's close.
Close
You're in
enough.
the ballpark.
Yeah, somewhere around here. All right. We should be coming back here any second now. Hold on.
Wait 1 minute.
Shh.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Defenders Live. Go to mojo50.com for everything that is Defenders Live and Mojo50. Check out on all the awesome things that are going on over there. 20 has kicked off with a bang.
Yes.
And so many great things that are on the horizon that are coming soon. You want to be a part of it, I promise you that. Go to our website, doaeshow.com. That is doaeshow.com.
Yes.
Pick up some gear over there. We got shirts. We got our gear. We have official Jackhole Nation.
Hey.
Hey.
While I'm thinking about it.
You told the social medias.
Well, I'm sorry. While I'm thinking about it.
While you're thinking about it.
Can we talk about the thing that we're going to be doing here in the next month? Or do we want to?
Do you want to tease people of the plan that?
I mean, we have a plan.
We do have a plan. There's always the wheels are always spinning.
Yeah, but we have a plan, and it's it's little travel fund.
The wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
That's right. So we have this little plan for some extra travel funds. For the show, because things are coming up in the next few months.
Places we plan to go and
we want to make sure that we make them.
Yes. In order to do that, we kind of need the money.
You either have to buy stuff, or we have to just kind of find the funds where it is. So we have a plan. We have an idea. You guys gave it to us of doing Valentine's Day.
Yes. We're going to do Valentine's Day?
Yes, 2 hours.
Like the whole day?
For 2 hours.
Oh, just for 2 hours. That's not, well, if it's less than like 3 hours, 4 hours, can you say you're really doing the day?
All right, fine. We're going to do a longer show for the day.
Okay, that makes more sense.
2 hours, okay?
Just two?
Just two. Unless other things happen, and then maybe it'll be 3. I don't know.
Who knows? Well,
but here's what we're thinking, okay? You request songs, we will play songs. Requests come in at $10 donation.
You want to hear a song?
You want to hear a song played. Or if you want to hear us sing it, which we can do. It's fine. Either way, you have to specify. But either way, $10, Valentine's Day.
Yes. Request and dedications. It is and this is not like the last time.
This is actually going to be all music.
It's going to be
request and dedications playthrough.
It's good. We're semi taking this seriously.
We are semi serious.
It's
a lot of semis.
Yeah. I almost said something I shouldn't have said.
Thank you.
No, it's actually meant to be, about the Valentine's Day. So if it's a love song, if you want to have a dedication, if you have a,
I mean, or maybe it's to like that person that that's just kind of a loner. I mean, hey there, lonely girl. Something along those lines. We can do all of those things.
Let me make your broken heart like new.
Exactly. We can do all of those things.
Can't listen to that song and not finish that. You can't just.
No, I can.
It's
you
like
can't.
illegal or something.
I can. You can't. There's a difference. I can take it and leave it.
Isolate that audio. Anyway.
Quiet guy in the back. Oh boy, again? You guys think we were impressed by your singing efforts last time?
No,
not at all, actually.
No. But this is a different way of doing it, because in the off chance that we either can't or
don't sing it. We are going to actually play the song. To hell with the YouTubes, to hell with the Facebooks.
Yes. So if you have somebody you care about, it's Valentine's Day, you want to have a request, because everybody tries to call in and please play this song.
I've got a request for the one I love.
This is your chance to do it and get it in, get it all in and get it in advance. The sooner you get it in, the sooner we can actually set up the schedule. Now, obviously, we only have 2 hours.
Right.
So, obviously time is limited. So first come, first serve. Once the time is ran out, we will let everybody know, hey, the entire show is booked for songs one way or another. And that's that. But we want to get y'all in on this. Because it was such a hit last time. It worked out great. We had fun with it, and we thought, why the hell not? Let's try again. Valentine's Day. One of us may be in a diaper.
And you won't be able to see it anyway.
Well, but you'll notice somebody's not wearing a shirt and a sash.
Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak. Stephen and Dylan singing to each other. I will always love you. I think we can do that. Actually.
I will always love you.
I think we can do that. I think I can hit the high notes. I'll get you on the low.
I really like that one. I can't. I can't even pretend to try to think.
I can pretend to try that all day long.
Nope. I know my limits, sir, and that's well outside my range. But anyway, yes, we still have to get the date down. But at this point, we wanted to get y'all at least in.
Yes, long distance dedications, the Divinals, anyone, anything, all of them.
Yes.
All yours if the price is right.
Thanks, Bob Barker. But yeah, so start thinking about it. Get it into us. You can just email us at doaeshow@gmail.com. We'll be able to get in it. You can also tweet at us. You can send it anywhere on it. On the social medias, all of us social medias are at DOAE Show. Send us a line, drop us a line. We'll figure everything out, and we'll be able to point you in the right direction.
Okay. Point here. Here you go. Donna Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
What if I want Patrick Henry's speech recited or a poem recited?
You can do that.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we can't do the full thing.
Well, it depends on how long it is.
That's what she said. It would really depend. Like if you have a specific spot or a specific poem section and everything, we can do it, but we have to kind of, obviously we want to try and get everybody's requests and everything in. So you would need to be mindful of that. And if you don't, we will for you. So it's one of those, if you have a poem that you want read, well, if it's 5 verses, odds are we're not going to get to all 5 verses. So if you don't tell us,
if it's 5 stanzas, if it's 5 verses, that's different.
Whatever. You get my point is if it's long, and you don't tell us, hey, this section is my favorite part of it, or this is the main point I'm trying to drive at, or whatever, we're going to pick, and it may not, you can't be mad. You can't be mad at us for that.
Right.
So
now there is a theme to this, okay? It's Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So
now, hold on.
It can mean something to you, and that's all that matters, but it has to actually mean something to you or the person you're sending it out to.
I was going to say, now let's make it clear too, because I know there's some smartasses out there.
Mental Health by Quiet Riot.
I see.
Already.
See?
Feifel's song somewhere out there.
I was singing that in the car.
Yeah,
the other day.
You were the other day.
I don't know what happened. I was tired and delirious.
Yeah, you were.
I was exhausted. But no, like I know there are certain people who are going to turn around who know the full history of like where Valentine's Day started and where it comes from.
So do
blah,
I.
blah.
Listen, so do I. Don't
Yes,
worry about it.
we all do. But what I'm saying is somebody's going to be a smart ass and start, this one's for Saint Valentine, and it's going to be,
no,
Color Me Red or something goofy like that, and it's going to. This is meant to be semi-serious. Look, leave the jokes to us. Leave the yucks to us. You supply the serious,
we will give the
dedications,
rest.
Requests, and we will handle the rest.
This is a little give and take, okay? This is a back and forth here. This is.
It's a lot of give and take.
You guys give, we take. That's that.
That's how it works, exactly.
Well, we also give you good stories like this one. Wall Street Journal has reported that Booker has never been anyone's top choice.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Hold on.
Yep. Cory Booker has never been the top choice. I know. It's so crazy. And he just dropped out, too.
Darn.
I mean, I'm sorry. Sorry. Cory Booker is sick. We
lost him.
He wasn't feeling great. Actually we lost him 5 minutes ago.
Oh no.
It's gone.
No.
Yeah, it's terrible. Can't.
He was so young.
Yeah. So close and yet so far.
So close. Such promise. He had a chance. He really had a chance. Well, wait, this says he didn't.
No, he never had a chance.
Not a snowball's chance in hell.
Which is funny because the Democratic field is now wider than snow.
It is, actually. They're all white.
It's wider than I am, and that's saying something.
And that does say something. Steven goes out in the sun. He crisps. We have to lather him.
No, that's my wife. Okay, look, I will tan. Look, I will tan after the first burn.
Yeah,
I do. That's what I get. I get crisp, and then I tan the rest of the year.
Yeah, if it's severe enough, I do that. But normally, I just tan. I tan fairly well, actually. Oops.
Democratic candidates are now turning their washing machine onto the whitest of whites.
Adding bleach and doing the best they possibly can.
Exactly.
Indeed. So is anybody shocked that Cory Booker didn't have a snowball's chance in hell? Anybody?
Shocked.
Anybody?
I am shocked.
Are you really?
Hard no.
So I didn't think so.
Yeah, he's gone. It's
so sad. The guy who quit never had a chance in the first place, so he was wasting everybody's time, including his own.
Right, and money. Lots of people's money.
Yeah, which who the hell cares? Because it's everyone else's money.
I don't know. I think he has a contender for his seat.
Gross.
Not that seat.
Oh. I was going to say, that's highly inappropriate.
I'm just saying, Cardi B has now decided that she's no longer going to move to Nigeria. Instead, she wants to run for Congress.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yep.
Told you. Look, I called it. She's not going anywhere. Once she realizes the hellhole that she is going to be trying to go to, once she finds out that that prince is full of it, she's not going to go anywhere.
Right. Well, apparently she figured it out pretty quick. Can't say that she's not quick on her feet or on her back, but either way. Oh.
But again, and so she's going to run for Congress.
I don't know if she's going to run. I mean, those high heels don't really do well with that, but
okay, so she'll shuffle. Anyway. Like I look, here's my thing on this. I have always been told, and I still fervently believe, anybody can be at any point of the government, from
Right.
dog catcher
Mm-hmm.
to president of the United States.
Correct.
Should not take a boatload of money. It should not be as difficult as it is. It should just be winning the hearts and minds of the people. That's what it should take. Having said that,
Right.
I'm really tired of these people, and especially these celebrity type people
Uh-huh.
who think that because they have hit this level of popularity, of fame, and of everything else, suddenly they have just inherently achieved this level of enlightenment that is above everyone else, and they have then the means to properly govern something or represent people, when the whole point of what they're trying to do, like, she is only going to serve for herself. She couldn't give a damn about her contingent or constituents at all.
No, she wouldn't care about them at all. She would care about them almost as much as she cared about the Johns that she drugged and then stole the money from.
Ugh. Poor guys. That I just
When she was a stripper.
when she was a stripper. I'm in love with the stripper.
No, Cardi B, famous rapper,
Well,
famous in that circle. Known for her explicit lyrics and for her background, which was stripping,
yeah, I mean,
and the love of showing her skin.
well,
Sounds like a great Democrat right there.
that's true.
She's already been selling her body for her entire life. She doesn't know when to shut up.
She's all about the feels
All about the feels in every area.
in every area. Yes. All about the feels, baby.
Yeah, all about the look and the feels. Sounds like a perfect Democrat to me.
It's just so stupid. Why don't run because you don't like what's happening to you, or oh,
She tweets,
no, Jesus.
I think I want to be a politician, period. I really love government, even though I don't agree with the government. Actually, I added the in there, sorry. I really love government, even though, THO, I don't agree with government.
Now, hold on. In all fairness, it is Twitter, so she was trying to eliminate characters. That's all.
She still had like another 144 to go. She could have not worried about it.
But it's habit. You're used to shorthand on Twitter, so I'll let that though slide. Just this time, though.
Like I was watching war documentaries.
Oh,
No matter how many weapons a country have, you need
What?
people.
what? Hold on. Read that again one more time.
No matter how many weapons a country have,
No matter how many
you
weapons
need people.
She wants to represent.
How are you trying to go
Oh.
against a country
Oh, stop.
and possibly start a war with this country lacks patriotism?
Look, the only reason why she spelled patriotism was because of autocorrect.
I barely see people claiming they love being American.
Uh-huh. There's a reason for that.
I will have to explain a lot, so I will have to do a video or a live talking about it.
Oh, good.
So I'ma come back to my last two tweets another day. I'ma talk about it another day.
Who the hell's Ima?
I don't know.
I
I
can't.
don't know. I don't
can't-
know who Ima is, but whoever she is.
She needs to go far, far away.
Cardi B is 27, by the way.
Oh, it's obvious. So let me get this clear.
Uh-huh. Crystal?
Crystal, she has 0 grammar skills.
Correct.
She has no understanding of government. She hates government, but she
Likes government.
government.
Right. She hates to like government. She likes
She-
to hate it.
It's a love-hate relationship. She
No,
loves to
it's
hate
a
it.
like-hate relationship. It's not even love-hate. It's like
Oh, so they're not even in the love stage yet. It's just like. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hey, by the way,
By the way,
you remember that whole APR coffee giveaway thing?
that the whole
APR coffee giveaway thing?
the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing. We were doing the whole thing last week. We're still doing it, by the way. So last week, obviously, we had 2 days off, and I apologize for that. I apologize. That's, work came up, and I had to go. Dylan as well. So I'm going to announce now
The winner.
the winner of the free bag of APR coffee. I have already contacted this person. They haven't responded yet on the Twitters. And that's the only contact I have for you. So you better listen. Melting Flakes. At Melting Flakes 1, I think. Yeah, at Melting Flakes 1 on Twitter. You have won a free bag of APR coffee. Please respond. Yes. Please respond to our direct message so that you can also receive your free bag of APR coffee. If you would like to receive a free bag of APR coffee, please follow us on the Twitters. It's at DOAE Show. Also follow at Mojo50 Radio. Following each of those each week will get you the chance to win a free bag of APR coffee.
Sorry, I ordered my coffee yesterday. I am so excited.
Oh, yes. I have to actually reorder because I'm almost out.
Oh no.
Yes, I'm getting to that point where I'm almost out. So
I ordered mine yesterday, and now I get to wait as patiently as one possibly can.
Yes.
In the hopes of getting
it sooner than later.
It's
like watching a pot boil. Doesn't work.
Yeah. Quiet guy in the back over on Twitter's. For the record, I'm not paying for at Megan Gill Price recommendation this time. I think I got that under control.
To which I've already replied, lols, yeah, right.
Yeah, we know who wears the pants there, buddy.
And then he was like, just let me live in my own little fantasy world for a while,
look,
okay?
And he does. Look, we know who wears the pants in that relationship.
You do. You wear the pants.
Where she just picks the color.
Right.
And the style.
And everything else.
You're not going out in that, are you?
Oh, she's not that bad. Come on.
No, she's not.
She's nowhere close to that bad.
But it's funny to pick on her to make her think she's
true.
Get yelled at here in a little while.
Oh, that's okay. Well, the funny thing is that we're making all these jokes, and we're making light of a lot of situations, but the time has come, sir.
The walrus said, to talk of many things.
To talk of many things. Specifically, the things...
Shoot ships in sealing wax?
No.
Whether the sea is boiling hot? Sorry.
No, none of those. Instead, we're going to talk of a person who's defending themselves.
Uh-huh. So I'm assuming this person has done something wrong.
They have done something wrong. And they're defending themselves.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And they have claimed something that we knew was going to happen eventually one day.
Uh-huh. We called it.
And so we're now putting it in front of you so that you understand we called it. Man defends child porn collection by claiming that he's an 8-year-old girl.
One more time. Just for those in the back, those just tuning in, those whose head just exploded and they're collecting the brain fragments.
Come back to us. It's okay.
Come back.
It's all right. You'll be fine. A 45-year-old man defends his child pornography collection by claiming that he is an 8-year-old girl.
A 45-year-old man.
Yes.
Is claiming he is an 8-year-old girl.
Yes.
And therefore that justifies him having mountains of child porn.
Well, he says, I've always been an 8-year-old girl. And even my drawings and fantasies, I've always been an 8-year-old girl. That's what he says.
Oh. Okay.
Police said that said that 8 child victims were identified in the pornography recovered from his computer. Some of the images depicted children between the ages of infant and 5 years of age being sexually assaulted. Quote, even during the trial, the defendant continued to draw, talking about raping babies in the Kent County Jail and making other statements about how this is his constitutional right to continue to do so.
Hold on. If you're an 8-year-old girl, you know nothing about your constitutional rights.
Oh, just because he's 8 doesn't mean that he doesn't know.
Oh, no. I guarantee you, if it was an 8-year-old girl, he doesn't know. Do you know how I know that? Because my 11-year-old son doesn't even know.
That's your fault.
But I'm saying he knows. All right, let me clarify. He knows, but he doesn't know enough to turn around and go, oh, well, it's my constitutional right to be able to do that.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
No, he just doesn't know it. He doesn't know it enough to use it as an excuse or a justification for being able to get out of being in jail for doing such a nasty, disgusting thing.
Right. So, it's weird. He argued the images found on his computer were created using an image manipulating program. He also said that the images were protected under the First Amendment.
What?
They found him guilty on 3 counts of child sexual abuse, commercial activity, and using a computer to commit a crime.
Wow. Personally, he should be beaten to death with that computer. That's just
His defense: under the law, Auschwitz was legal.
Hold on. Stop. You're going to justify
Nazis.
Well, I was going to say you're going to justify.
Yeah, because Nazis.
Yes. This disgusting thing. Well, it's not just the Nazis. You're going to justify child porn and everything else with Nazis and the First Amendment.
Yes.
Like, Auschwitz didn't have the First Amendment.
You're right.
Pumpkin.
Princess.
Douchebag.
That guy.
I wonder sometimes how it is that people, and I've had dumb ideas. I'm the king of dumb ideas. Happens to me all the time. But there's moments where I will think of a dumb idea and go, this is a great idea. And after about 2 minutes or 3 minutes of mulling it over my head, I go, well, damn, that was pretty stupid. I probably shouldn't do that. It's not a great idea.
I'm really glad I didn't actually act on that.
Exactly. How is it that people sit there, mull it over for days, hours, weeks, months, and go, I'm a freaking genius? How does that work? It baffles me. It truly baffles me.
I don't know. It's just how this works, you know?
I don't understand. They just need to take him out into the backyard, take that computer, and just beat him with it repeatedly until it falls apart or until he's dead, whichever comes first.
Yeah, you see, the problem with him is that he also has a sexual abuse conviction from New York in 2001. So his entire, I'm an 8-year-old, I have no sexual attraction thing. It's just bull hockey.
Kind of a lie.
So,
is what we call that. There's a bit of fibbery going on.
Yeah, there's a very big lie there.
It's a bit of fibbering.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of falsivity.
Falsifications. Lots of falsifications right there.
Laurie D over on the Facebooks. I'm being told to wave. So hi.
Hi.
I love Laurie.
And bye. All right, so it's been a day.
It has been a day.
You're welcome for all of those wonderful stories. And now it's time for the bell count.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day, Monday, January 13th, 2020. Today we had 15 missed innuendo bells, 43 actual bells, 8 rim shots, 1 wah-wah, giving us a C for the day. Peace out and good night, y'all.
DOAE Show, DOAE Show. Defenders Live is us, mojo50.com. That's where you can find us 9 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. We'll see you later, guys.
Bye, y'all.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.